Hi everybody, it's Tyler here at Vexworld checking in 13176A Smilebots from Switzerland. This team is a phenomenal robot, able to do a tier 3 climb. We're so excited to talk more about this here. And this team coming in, really the pride of Switzerland, what they have to bring. Take a look at their robot. We'll be going through some of the different design functions. I love the stabilizer bar that they're doing here for getting that tier 3 climb. So we'll be talking about some of that decision making. They have the 4-girl wall stakes in order to package this all in, so we'll hear more about that and some of the improvements they made coming into Vexworlds. Let's learn more about them here on Pits and Parts. Federico, let's talk about the overall robot build that your team chose to go with here. I'd love to just hear more about, your team only gets 2 events coming into Vexworlds before that. So I'd love to hear more about, what you chose and just walk me through a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so our robot doesn't have a wall stake, but we have a climbing mechanism, and we have a fast intake composed of 2 stages. First, the rubber wheels, and then the conveyor belt. It's very fast and consistent. We decided to build a strong and robust robot to not be pushed around and have a strong defensive robot. And why did we choose not to do wall stakes? Because we don't want to do like everyone else does. We want to do something different, so we decided to do the climbing.
When we were talking earlier, you mentioned that your robot is not really being able to be pushed around a lot in the field. You're able to really hold your ground. Can you talk more about your drivetrain configuration and what you're doing?
Yeah, so we have screw joints and 6 motors that go all the time in the drivetrain. And for the climbing, then we engage a PTO that enables all 6 motors for the climbing.
Very cool on that. Let's pass it over to Maddie, talk more about that decision. So we mentioned that you had the 4-girl wall stakes. I'd love to hear more about why did you want to go with the tier 3 climber in the first place? And then other than wall stakes, were there any other difficulties in kind of packaging this in for your robot?
So yeah, exactly. We decided to not go for the wall stakes because most teams here have wall stakes. And so we felt that, you can't have 2 offensive robots. So, we decided to go for the tier 3 because it's easy 12 points if you do it correctly, which we were able to do. And then we can focus on defending and protecting the goals on the positive side. And yeah, go for the tier 3.
As we're filming this in the last day for V5 High School here. How has the match strategy for your team changed over the course of X-Worlds?
So yeah, I feel like, now we've actually finally been able to do a proper tier 3. We did it yesterday, and then today we tried to do it again, but we didn't have enough time. But the person got disqualified because they were hitting us. So, we feel like we were pretty confident. We were actually first for a while. Then we dropped because disqualifications, but we were doing pretty well and we're pretty happy with our.
How long does it take you to climb, or can you walk me through? Is it the last 30 seconds you go to line up, or what's kind of the timing look like for that?
So yeah, basically our main strategy is we stay in the positive corner defending the stake, and then we're holding another one, so we have 2 stakes, and then in the last 30 seconds we'll drop the stake and go to the climb, and then we'll put this hook out so that we're touching it, so that the teams, if they touch it, since we're already touching the ladder, they'll get disqualified if they try to hit us. So yeah, then we'll start climbing. We take about 15 to 20 seconds to climb. Let's
pass over to Federico as well too and talk about on here, we talked why you went that route, but I'd love to hear more about how this is made, and then a little bit more on the stabilizer too would be great.
Yeah, so we have four main mechanisms for climbing. So we have the main PTO, which we use 2 small pistons, and the small piston release the stage for climbing. So you can see the mechanism. And then we can re-release the PTO with a complete opening of the arm. So we use rope to move the second stage of the climbing mechanism, and then we use pistons to move that part to
grab the ladder.
Yeah. Then we go forward with the engaged PTO, and we'll hang the robot will hang. Then we use again the pistons, and we are on the ladder.
It does like a pull-up movement.
As Madalena said, we use the hand to grab the bar and not getting pushed away. If they push away us, they will receive a DQ. So that's strategy. Another mechanism used to climb is that you have here a locking system. So when we are hanging on the bar on top tier, they cannot move us and we cannot fall when the robot is off. We climb from the outside of the ladder and we use that stabilizer with the hand closed to remain vertical.
Overall, this is a really cool machine. I appreciate you taking the time to tell us more about it. This is Smilebots, once again, from Switzerland, detailing the robot here at Vex Worlds. Best of luck the rest of the way, and congratulations on a great season so far. Thanks a lot.